Hey, what's going on, guys? I honestly didn't expect anybody to be in here whatsoever, but unfortunately, my sleeping schedule has been really screwed up. I slept almost all day today, so I try to get a video out before. I don't know. I just passed out, and I shouldn't have passed out. I don't know why I did. I slept really good the other night, but I don't know. Something was up with me today, so. Um, what's going on, everybody? Late night. Late night. Flyers fan, what's going on? Trav does stuff. Max and Wagner, what's going on, man? Mr. Flyers 28, what's going on, bro? Kibo Jinx 23, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? We got Jay Knitter, what's up, man? Philly Joel, welcome back, bro. Almighty VJ, what's going on, man? We got Sam Brown in the house. What's up, bro? Jason Wall, what's up, man? Cesar Sanchez, notification squad. I never tell people to hit the notification bell ever. I never do that. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think I've ever turned the notification bell on for anybody's channel. I usually just subscribe and that's it. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just something. Dank Burrito says 2 a time in Miami. Yeah, name the starter after their bye week. It's going to be nuts. Isaiah Rose, season starts Thursday. Hope Carson can carry us. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. Max and Wagner says, do you think Hakeem will play? Probably not. At this point, probably not because Jason Kroom will probably be in there, obviously. MC Philly, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Connor Brennan, what's going on, man? Philly Joy says, how you feeling about Carson Wentz? I'm a lot better now than I was beginning of the season. Obviously, I think he's fixed himself a little bit. I think he's got used to this offense. I think he's looked a lot better. Has it been perfect? No, but I think he's definitely he's definitely fighting. I mean, this game that we had really proved how much of a fighter he really is. I mean, the guy would get hit. I mean, with 6, he got sacked 6 times, still threw over 230. I mean, the guy still gets up and he doesn't care. I mean, he'll sacrifice his body. He'll do whatever he has to do to win a football game. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't win, but Wendell Walters, what's up from Los Angeles? Oh, awesome, bro. Good for you, man. I'd love to be in LA right now. Turbo says, Ball Scott always plays well against the Giants. Do you think he could turn around this game? If they use him the right way, they will, because they really haven't been using him the right way. They kind of just been handing the ball off to him up the middle, not doing too much with him that way, so. Adam Cassidy says Falcons might blow up the roster. Could look into Deion Jones. That wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, head coach got fired. Dan Quinn got fired. I don't know what's going to happen over there, honestly. I mean, they had their chance to win the Super Bowl. Didn't happen. And Dan Quinn's time is just over there. And that the whole team is going to get split up. Kavai Jones, do you think Derek will be on this team next year? I know we took his 5th-year option, I think, but I think Sweat is the future. I think we took the 5th-year option, but I think there's a way to get out of it. I'm not sure. But Derek Barnett has not played well at all. I don't even notice him in a game. If you don't notice an offensive lineman on offense, that's a good thing. If you don't notice a defensive lineman on defense, that's not a good thing at all. So I'm hoping to God that he does some, still a lot of games left. So we'll just see. Jav Rivers, what's up, man? Jason Wall says, yeah, I'll be pulling fits right now. It's almost protest worthy. Beard lives matter. We got Kibo Jakes 23 said we need to not start Jameson Brown. Oh, Jamon Brown this Thursday. He was garbage juice. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I wouldn't even think about starting Jamon Brown at all, period. Connor Brennan says, should I start Boston Scott in fantasy? That's up to you, bro. I'm not a big fantasy guy, so you'd have to ask someone that's really good at it. Turbo says, imagine Fitzpatrick going on a 3-game win streak and getting benched. That's crazy. Max and Wagner says, I want us to start Davion. Well, he did have a good amount of snaps in the last game. I mean, he's improving, but he still needs a lot of stuff to work on. But can you really blame him that he has more stuff to work on? Because he really just didn't. Guys, I expect him not to play well because he hasn't played at all. He's been benched and he's been getting some significant reps because TJ Edwards is hurt. Duke Riley is hurt, so that's what I'm expecting. Jamon Brown. No, I got it. You're good, man. I know what you meant. Mr. Flyers fan 28, gotta watch out for Sterling Shepard this week. He kills us usually, and he's coming back. Yeah, he usually kills us, but you know what, though? We didn't have any corner last year. So we had no corners last year. So last year's a different story. I'm looking for, I don't know who Darius Slay is going to be lined up on. Tate? I'm not even worried about Tate that much, to be honest. Sterling Shepard is the vertical threat. I mean, Tate, they use him, I don't know. They do some different things with him, but I don't know who they're going to line him up on. I mean, Jalen Mills has been playing really bad at corner so far right now. So I'm hoping, I know they put Nicole Roby-Coleman in at the cornerback position, I think, last game. And he was struggling in the beginning, but he got a little bit better. So they're going to have to work something out there. Thanks. I saw an article with Doug saying D-Jax Alshon could be back Thursday. Bye-bye, Fulgham. I really hope not, dude. It's going to happen. I already know it's going to happen. I'm going to flip the hell out. I'm so upset about that, bro. Brad Wright, imagine Brown lined up against Reggie White. Oh, my God. Max Wagner says Highway 68, bro. That's what Brian Baldinger called him. He called Jordan Mailata Highway 68. Mario Robles, Dallas now knows how the Eagles have felt since last year with all the injuries. Oh, yeah, they're hurt like crazy now. I mean, their offensive line, Tyrone Smith is gone. Lil Collins is out. They have no center. They are starting to feel what we feel right now. And I watched that whole entire I watched the Dallas game Monday night, and honestly, they made a lot of mistakes. I mean, Zeke fumbled twice or three times, and Michael Gallup had the drop in the end zone, and it was bad. It wasn't. Andy Dalton had 3 picks. I mean, Dalton has a lot of good things around him, but the thing is, though, they're putting a lot on Zeke. It's all on Zeke's shoulders. And if you pressure Andy Dalton, he's done. He's finished. Like, all you have to do is put pressure on him, but he's pretty much done. Can Andy Dalton throw the ball and get completions? Yeah, he can. He's not that bad, but he will make mistakes on pressure. And I think that's a big plus for the Eagles. With Dak not playing, it's a big plus. Obviously, I wanted to fix Dak and show us what we got. You know what I mean? But two very hurt teams right now. Joe, I hit you back on Twitter, bro. Oh, you hit me back on Twitter? I haven't actually been on it. I've been going through some stuff on Twitter, but I haven't been on it. All right, bro. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to Philly Fresh, please subscribe to him. He's another Eagles vid maker as well. Elliot West says, "You think Travis Fulgham is the real deal?" Yes. They need to throw to him more. Even Brian Baldinger said on the video, he said, "You got to throw to Travis Fulgham more." I mean, Fulgham more. You really have to, man. I mean, he completely disappeared in the first half. I don't even know if he was on the field. He probably was. I think I did see him. Never threw to him in the first half. I don't get it. You have to make sure, the Eagles fan base needs to come together and make sure that this guy does not get off this team or something happens after this year. He needs to be on this team. I mean, when Rager comes back, Travis Fulgham, Jalen Rager, and, Greg Ward need to be on this roster, as well as John Hightower. John Hightower has had a very up and down year so far with some drops. But I think progressively he will get better. He really hasn't had too many targets, and plus he's running the same routes. I think all I've seen him run is a damn go route all the time. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm not really sure. Jason Wells, how about Highway 68, though? What a beast. Yeah, bro. He's looking like the real deal, man. And like I told you, with more reps, these guys get better. Look what happened with Big V in 2017. When he came in Week 5 for Jason Peters, he did so well. He had little to no experience, and with reps, I think he only gave up 1 sack in 2017, and that was pretty much it. I was really happy about it. All my VHS, Jamon Brown shouldn't put an Eagles jersey on ever again. He needs to back his bags. What up, Dagger? What's going on, man? By the way, my controller's been dead all day. I'm actually just charging it now, so that's why I'm kind of screwed right now. Everything was pretty much dead because it was left off the hook yesterday, so... Philly Joseph, do you think our offense will look good if Alshon and DJ come back, or Doug will hold them back? I honestly don't know. I really don't know, because I don't even want both of them to play. Alshon Jeffrey should be fighting for a roster spot right now, because I think these guys have been playing better. I don't know. I don't think we should just give it to Alshon Jeffrey. Here's your starting spot back. And, Travis Fulgham is a possession receiver. Much better than Alshon Jeffrey and can do so much more and can pinpoint the ball better with it's just the chemistry between Carson Wentz and Travis Fulgham right now is just ridiculous. So when I'm really thinking about this whole thing, D-Jack, if they're going to use D-Jack, then use him. Don't be cautious, because all Doug has been saying is he's been cautious with DeSean Jackson throwing these little sideline passes to him, not using him down the field. Like, why'd you pay him $30 million in 3 years? Why? What's the point if you're going to pay him that money and then you're going to be cautious with him? I mean, cautious at practice is one thing and letting him rest is one thing, but in a game, you're just going to rest him. You're not going to play him. It was, the second week of the season, and they rested him for they only play 52% of the snaps. It's just ridiculous as of right now. I get the frustration, trust me. Mario Robles says, how do you think Alshon will play when he's back? I don't know, dude. He's probably going to be rusty. He's going to be rusty. He's not going to have no chemistry with Carson Wentz. Practice is practice, and that's all that matters. I think we're going to get nothing out of Alshon, to be honest. I think we're going to get nothing out of him. Mr. Flyers Fan 20 says, add Matt Ryan to the QB factory. Yeah, right. Tito, yes, Telescope Tranquility. No more dumb plays. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Mario Rubel says, how do you think Alshon will play when he's back? Not great. Nigel said, I want to trade Ertz for Hassan Reddick. Did you notice once Ertz left the game, our offense looked miles better? Yeah, no, it did, because I feel like even if you have Dallas Goedert in the game, it actually looks better too, because if you have Dallas Goedert in the game, it seems like they don't really target him as much as when Ertz is in the game. They target him a lot. So you're definitely right, Nitro, like 100% right. I just, Zach Ertz, unfortunately, has been exposed because we're not doing those double tight end sets anymore now. So we're not doing the double tight end sets. Ertz can't do anything. All Ertz can do is get double teamed or, kind of be a decoy out there. But that's pretty much the most I could call it right now. But if you guys haven't subscribed to Nitro Freak, please, Fly Like an Eagle podcast. He is the head man of that podcast. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, please subscribe to him. He's done a very good job. And can't wait to see more from his channel. If you guys haven't jumped on his channel, please subscribe to his channel. Do appreciate it. Turbo says the linebacker took for the deadline were Miles Jack, Avery Williamson, Deion Jones, and Son Reddick. I think Avery Williamson signed a deal with the Jets. I think he re-signed a deal. They restructured, I think, his contract, so he was a lot cheaper because he was too much of a cap hit. Hassan Reddick, I saw some good blitzes from him the other day. His coverage wasn't too bad. It just depends what we give up for him. And Miles Jack's on the last year of his contract, so we just have to see if we're going to pay him or whatnot. I don't know what's the case, but Deshaun Dupree, what's up, Joe? I finally got another win. No way to lose the Giants. We can score 30 points on them. They aren't scoring 30 on us. Look, I haven't made my preview video yet, but I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. Plus, I think every YouTuber in the NFC East shouldn't even say this is going to be easy, especially for the Giants side as well. I actually went on Bad Dog Stream a couple days ago and said, look, I'm not going to say we're going to win, but I feel good about it. And Bad Dog's like, well, we all suck. I mean, I have no confidence in this game either, obviously. I said, yeah, I know. So, I mean, everyone's feeling like they could win, but it's all right to say that you feel good about the game, but to say we're going to win, immediately, obviously we own the Giants, but this is a different year this year, so we'll just have to see. Philly Joe, would you trade Ertz for Corey Davis from the Titans? Oh, of course, in 2 seconds. I want to trade Ertz regardless, bro. I'm on the trade Ertz wagon like you never knew. Matthew Myers said, Hightower will have a big night, I promise. I hope so. Thank Brio says, did anyone else stomach drop when your announcer said LJ Fort was a former Eagle? Yeah. Yup. He played well against us, too. And that's another player that, unfortunately, thought we had nothing. We obviously kept the wrong white guy with the black visor. So, at the end of the day. JWS Telescope Tranquility says, I'm guessing tomorrow's game against Giants will be close like always. Probably. Aiden Cassie says, Jamon Brown gave us a pretty funny highlight tape from that game. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, actually. Kavai Jones, what would you personally trade for Jones from the Falcons? I don't know, man. If they were to take a player from us, I wouldn't doubt it, but I'd give them a mid-round pick. I'd say a third to a fourth round pick for him if that's the case. For maybe not this year's draft, or maybe 2022. Joe Costa, who you got, Cowboys or Washington? Oh, that's hard, man. I don't know. I think Washington could play better, but I don't know. I feel like the run game for Dallas is still good, but it all depends. It's all on Andy Dalton, man. I really don't know. 2 quarterbacks, 2 backup quarterbacks, and a lot of injuries. I think the Redskins don't, or the Washington football team doesn't have as much injuries as the Cowboys do, but we're just going to have to see, man. If they lose that game, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Minnie says, Joey, who do you think Travis will get more snaps on Thursday? I hope he does. I really hope he does, because this is just embarrassing right now. Like, I don't get what else this guy has to show the past 3 weeks. Like, what else does this guy have to show? But don't tell me, like, you're not going to throw to him the first half of the game. Like, they didn't throw to him the first half of the game. So how are you supposed to be like, oh, well, we didn't throw to him, but we still think he's a great player? Like, if there's a guy on our team that's making so many catches right now for us, I would be targeting him almost every damn play, or try to make him our first read every single play. So, John River says, Josh Sweat, Milan, and Travis Fulgham are unexpected beasts so far. No, I agree. Dave McKnight, what's up, bro? Dank says, I think they went up by the plan they had, get Fitz some run and use him until Tua got ready. Deshaun Dupree says, Washington Trav does stuff the Eagles O-line was supposed to protect Wentz like it's a child instead of seeing Jamon Brown, child abusing his own QB. Max Wagner says, Will Parks hit with a pick? I'm calling it. I hope so. We need a pick from somebody. It'd be nice. Jason Wall says, I ain't going to be no bye-bye Fulgham. He's here to stay. I really hope you're right, man. I really hope you're right. Will Alexander says, if we lose Thursday, fire. I think if we actually lose this game Thursday, I think things are going to start happening. Might not happen that night. Might not happen, but I think things will be in place if that's the case. Turbo says, Slayton is questioned to play. If they don't have Barkley and Slayton, they have no chance. I don't think they had a chance with Barkley anyway, because their offensive line can't block. I mean, really, they can't block or do anything. It's a bad offensive line, and that quarterback is horrible. Obviously, they're going to be doing a lot of motion in the backfield. Kind of take some film from last year, do some bootleg. You know what I mean? They're going to do some different things. I'm not afraid of Devonta Freeman either, because he hasn't looked great either. That offensive line is horrible for the Giants right now. Philly Joe says, bro, it seems like Jamon Brown went out there just to exercise and get a pick with Lamar. Yeah. Trust the Vibe says, Birds win 35-24 on Thursday. If we can get 4-4-1, I'm back into believing. Well, let's see, man. Let's see. There's 86 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe. Obviously, Eagles content every day. Late stream, 86 people in here. That's awesome. If you guys are new, please subscribe. We do a lot of different things, collabs and other things like that. You guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button for this video. It really does help push the content out there. And if you guys haven't checked out the links for Support Me Fully, down below, check the description down below to support. And that's about it. So, Max and Wagner says, do you see Zeke drop the ball? Yes. Robert McKillen says, Doug is horrible at calling plays. Yes. Mara Robles says, really wish we had CD. He's the real deal. No, CD is good. I think Jalen Reagor's the real deal too, but he's just in a bad situation. You know, CD's not in a bad situation right now. I mean, look what happened. Look how CD looked. Look how some of these receivers looked in that Cowboys game. Like, if you have a shit quarterback or someone, or you know what I mean, they can look really bad. Like the receptions for some of these players weren't that good. They didn't do much the whole game. So that's what happens. Rigor Morris says, our next 4 games are all winnable. We could realistically go 4-0. I'm hoping. MC says, yeah, and 2 things some Cowboys fans said Dalton could be like Foles and lead them to the playoffs. Yeah, right. Trust the Vibes, are you going to be making any midseason highlight videos? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I definitely, if Travis Fulgham still is doing what he's doing, probably do a highlight video on him. I'll be doing a lot more of those. Just really haven't been able to really see what video I would make on those guys or whatever. So, yeah, there'll be videos. Mr. Flowers fan, go ahead and throw the live stream a thumbs up, people. Appreciate it, man. Turbo says Zeke seems to be wearing down. They lean hard on him in 2017-18. They're just overusing him, wearing him down. Oh yeah, they're gonna use him a lot. I mean, I'm not saying like 30 to 35 carries, but you know they're gonna drive him into the ground. Thanks to Jalen Mills says he's never seen him drop a pass in practice. And that's a good thing. Jacob Bloss is complete rebuild next year. Get rid of the Super Bowl stench. I wouldn't say it's a rebuild, dude. I don't know why people say it's a rebuild. I don't think it's a rebuild. I think it's just a tweak more than a rebuild. You just got to get rid of a few veteran guys, and I think you're set, honestly. Depending on what they're doing with Howie Roseman in this front office, I think we're honestly set and we're fine. Clear some cap space up, and I don't think it's a complete rebuild whatsoever. Maxim Wagner says if someone sees J.J. on the field, they know it's a run. Deshaun Dupree, Rieger showed us is a real deal game one. I think he could do so much more. In terms of if they bench Fulgham, we riot in the streets and call for Howie's head. Yep. I agree with that, bro. Dank said, we really regretting not keeping Big V. We weren't going to pay an offensive lineman. We weren't paying an offensive lineman this year, bro. We had more needs. We had more needs, bro. Going back to Carson Wentz to spread cheeks. Jay and Carlos Peralta says, I just want Howie fire for God's sakes. Tell me about it, bro. Philly Joe says, would you keep Howie for one more year or fire him no matter what happens? I'd fire him regardless. I would fire him if we still made the playoffs this year. Franklin Kuhn says, I heard the Trinity River in Dallas is flooding from all the crying. Joshua said, I think we're going to be healthy at the right time and make a run. Jamon Brown has to go. Definitely has to go. Dank Barrios, they stopped forcing Ertz the ball. Goddard doesn't get targeted, but he makes huge plays. Yeah, and that's the difference. When Ertz is in, they force the ball to him. And then when he's not in and when Dallas Goedert's in, they give the ball to him, but not as much, and they're not force-feeding him the ball. And when he gets the ball, yeah, like you said, makes big plays, is like another possession receiver out there. If there is a small corner that's lined up on him, you know what I mean? It's a big advantage for him to do big things. Will Alexander says, fire Doug if we lose. It's not going to make him look good. I don't know. It depends how bad we play. Devin D says, Joey, I love you, bro. Keep up the real mess about our team. During these dark times, the Eagles fan, we need the truth to help us feel better. That's how I feel. I appreciate it, man. The truth is what you're going to get from me, regardless. So, that's definite. Demon Badger says, how can you fire Doug if they lose? The entire offense is injured. Yeah, but his play calling is garbage. And, yeah, it's garbage. I don't care who you have on the field. That's one thing, but it's not going to happen, bro. Like, Doug has much to blame. At the end of the day, Doug is preparing these guys to play every week, and he's drawing up these plays. And how vanilla and how bold this playbook looks right now, it's to the point where he's throwing in Jalen Hurts and he's trying to do these little trick plays to make himself feel like he's doing something different. But you look at 17 till now, and you just see the big difference in what this offense could do with these different plays. Because I was amazed with my own eyes in 2017 of all these different plays we were doing, and just all these, just with matchups and now with these offensive assistants, what are they doing? What is Marty doing? What is Rich Sangrell doing in this offensive scheme? I don't know at this point. I'm not really sure. AB said, why don't we bring up Elijah Holyfield? He's a big back who could do some damage to the Giants. I would love to bring up Elijah Holyfield. I thought he had a really good training camp. I thought he did fantastic. I saw some video of him, too, and I was really impressed by him. But I don't know. But is Boston Scott, Corey Clement going to be enough? Who else is on the roster this week? I don't even know. Running back-wise? Jason Huntley. I mean, they need a bruiser back. They need somebody. If Miles Sanders ain't going to be playing, they need to at least have one bruiser back. You can't have all these small backs. I mean, Corey Clement's not small, but they need to incorporate Boston Scott in this game and use him in the open field. They can't run him up the middle anymore. I don't know. He flashed last year and did a good job at the end of the year, but I don't know why they're using him like he's some bruiser back going up the gut, and I don't get it. I really don't. What's up, Des? What are you doing, bro? Maybe imagine rotating him and Scott is better than doing nothing. I know. 1-2 punch, bro. Maxim Wagner trade for D.D. Westbrook. That's not too bad. Josh, if you see Davion was able to catch Lamar, start this man. He'll get better, man. I'm telling you. He'll get better. The Eagles just need to play him. Thanks says Giants always play us through tough no matter what the record is. I think their defense plays very tough. Their offense, I'm not saying they give up, but the pressure has to be there for this game. Javon Hargrave, I don't know why you're the sixth highest paid defensive tackle in the league, but you need to figure something out, bro. Dank Brewer said we own them, but not very often. Mr. Flyers fan says, wow, Ertz for Corey Davis sounds great. I've never even thought of that. Dank Brewer says they don't need Ertz. Jonas Smith is a beast. Brad Wright says, Joey, your rant videos brings us to peaceful place because you say with me, all feel in the moment. Thanks. No problem, bro. No problem, bro. Thorough says, why Ertz and Deshaun Alshon play, it feels has to get them their targets and force balls to them. When you get guys like Fulgham, Ward, they're unselfish and just want to win. Your guess is as good as mine, dude. Oh, my VH says, who's worse than Nate Gary, Jamon Brown, or Nelson Aguilar in his rookie season? We've had a Nate Gary type linebacker. We had Casey Matthews on our team during the Chip Kelly days, and he was really bad. He was like Nate Gary 2.0. Nelson Aguilar, obviously, I'd probably say Nelson Aguilar was the worst because he dropped almost everything. Jamon Brown did get screwed up on a few plays, but he did make some blocks as well. So if I'd say the worst out of all three, probably Nelson Aguilar, his rookie year. Frank who says, Corn Poke Jones is considering hiring Skip Bayless as the girls' new head coach. Philly Joseph, have you noticed how CRO never drafts anyone from the ACC or SEC? Yeah, I've noticed that. I had someone actually say that to me last week. Thanks, I did call a huge connection with Wentz and Hightower. That right in the beginning of that series too. Like when he dropped that ball, man, I was like, oh, dude, why is he dropping balls like that? And then like near later in the game, he caught a really long reception downfield. Hightower could run, man. He could run. He just got to catch that damn ball. He's just, I'm still giving him a break because, you know what, he hasn't really got too many snaps here and there. He's getting snaps, but he's getting them so separate in every quarter. It's just, I don't know. Mr. Flowers fan, I absolutely hate being buyers right now. It seems like a terrible idea. We should be getting a younger receiving core picks. We have a franchise to build. Yeah, we got to build it a lot more, but buyers, if they have a chance to get a good linebacker, that I don't want them to get a linebacker they just want to rent for the year because that's what they do. They got Jannard Avery last year for a 4th-round pick, and he had like a year and a half left on his contract. So, you know what I mean? Jannard Avery might be gone after this year anyway, so we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure. But they need to do a lot more what they're doing. Sam McBride said, do you think we'll be fine with Boston and Corey in the backfield? I think we need another running back. I think we need a bruiser back there. But if they could work it out, Corey just hasn't been looking like, he's an average runner. He doesn't have a special skill set in his run, his run set. But it's all about how. That's why I'm saying Doug's not out there playing and Doug's calling the plays. Like, Boston Scott. I haven't seen Boston Scott go out for a pass once. Besides the Carson Wentz. I think I forgot what game it was when he was looping around the edge and caught him before he went out of bounds. But I haven't seen Boston Scott do anything on the outside. Period. Like I've just seen him run up the middle nonstop, more times than none. John Rivers says, which players do you think are going to be gone? Safe to say Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Nate Gary. Jason Peters obviously is not going to be here. I mean, I'm hoping to God he's not going to be here. Corey Clement's not going to be here. Jalen Mills, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know. Rodney McLeod is going to be... Rodney McLeod and Jalen Mills are gone after this year. So there's a lot of guys going to be gone. I don't know. I got a feeling they're going to bring some guys. They're going to bring at least one or two guys back, at least on defense, because they need, Nickel Roby-Coleman could be gone. Malik Jackson could be gone as well. He still has another year on his contract, but the problem is that do the Eagles think that Malik Jackson should be getting paid, or then maybe restructure his deal or something? It depends. Nickel Roby-Coleman, if he wanted to, if he liked playing with this defense, he doesn't want to go to another team, then he could stay here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of decisions to be made. David Knight, rumors Dallas Cowboys are looking for a quarterback, Sam Darnold or Ryan Fitzpatrick, but their O-line is in shambles. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I have a feeling if we release Jalen Hurts today, just say we released him, there's no doubt in my mind they would pick him up because that quarterback would be perfect for their scheme because he could do read option and he's got legs on him and he could do so much more with his legs. So real talk, what's going on, man? What's good? What's the word? Good word, Shakes. We will win on Thursday. I'm hoping to God we do. Yeah, sorry guys. Will Alexander says, did you hear crap Marcellus I said about Carson? Did not. Ross Aaron just watched Axe get Bayless eating crow on Undisputed Pure Gold. I gotta watch that. Hi says, what do you think of bringing up Holyfield? I want it to happen. Period. Howie Rosebud says, did something say my name? Look, I love Nick Gary. He's the best middle linebacker we had in a long time, and I think Travis, but we need Alshon Deshaun out there at all times, and I'm not trading for anyone. Fucking this trade deadline is just a big smoke screen. That's all it is. Jordan Kuhn says CD looks good because he gets teams 3 or 4th best corners. Rieger a beast. Just need him healthy. I think Rieger could be a top 5, at least a top 6 wide receiver in the league. Definite. Yo, Danny, what's up, bro? I want to win a division, but I also want changes. I'm worried we're going to win the division with a bad record and not get a high draft pick and nothing will really change. Well, we can't look at it that way, bro. Like we can't look at it that way. You know what I mean? Like, if you just want to tank the season, don't watch the Eagles, period. Like, I hate people that want to do that. Like, I don't watch my team to watch them lose, bro. Like, I'm with this team regardless. I'm never going to sit there and be like, oh, if they lose, we get a higher draft pick. And it's just I don't know. It's just really bad to even think like that. Daniel Hammer says, our Super Bowl window is closed and I would like the Bills for the future, but nobody wants to win the division. I guess it might as well be us. Fire Howie Doug. I agree, Jose. Calcer says, how do you pronounce water? Water. Okay. Just the vibes. Imagine Bears or Eagles in Philly first round of the playoffs. That would be such an emotional ass game. Like, it would hurt me to watch that game. Maxim Wagner says Howie won't get fired because he's family friend of Jeffrey Lurie. You know what? I don't care. And honestly, it won't last too long, bro. I don't give a crap what it is. It won't last too long. Changes will get made, bro. The Outlaw. Would you play Fulgham this week with Deshaun possibly back in the fold? If they're able to get Fulgham on the field without screwing anything up with his reps, then yeah, then I'm fine with it. Real talk, that Joe Malone is going to have a field day with the D-line. Did you see him on Sunday? An absolute mauler out there, a real-life juggernaut. He is. The God says, let Deuce finish the season, said coach. Franklin Kuhn says, gradually release the vets. Let the kids play, see what they do. Draft better. Needs O-line, linebacker, DN, cornerback. I agree. Could be safety as well because McLeod and I think Mills are gone this year. Darius Helmari, hey Shake, so I watched the game today and once again Wentz had barely 50-plus yards going into the half for the second game in a row. I know, like, they can't start games at all. Like, they didn't get hot until the fourth quarter, and that's bad. They looked like crap all game because I don't know what they were doing. They were doing like the same plays every single series. They're running the ball twice, first and second down. They pass on third. I mean, it's just ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? So, Wentz, I'd say Wentz was a fighter. Wentz, it probably one of the toughest QBs I ever seen, honestly. Other than like maybe McNabb, but did a really good job. I mean, he did a good job. And I'm not saying it was perfect, but Wentz did all he could. And there were drop passes from receivers as well in this game. But Doug's play calling is still subpar. It's still bold. It's still boring. There's no anything different. The only different thing that I seen in this game was these Jalen Hurts plays. Other than that, that's it. I think you have to incorporate Jalen Hurts in this offense. Since your offensive line is banged up bad, I think you have to incorporate Jalen Hurts, keep the defense on their toes, and do it like that. But he's got to do more than just putting Jalen Hurts in the game. He needs to, do some different things with this offense, and it's hurting us. They got to trade a fifth for Ross and trade Ertz for a third. I don't want John Ross, bro. John Ross is already injury prone enough. He's gonna come here. They're gonna have to amputate his arms and legs by the time he's done with this season with us, because that's how bad it is. Max Weiner says, "Do you know what Jack Driscoll's injury is?" I honestly don't know. I thought it was a knee, but I'm not sure though. Danny says, "I would fire a coach who's won the playoff games in the Super Bowl, but I don't want him calling plays anymore." Look, I said this before. I said if Doug wants to call play, if Doug wants to be the head coach of this team, fine with it. If he wants to call plays, he needs to go. If he won't give up his play calling, he needs to go. Same as Howie Roseman. If Howie Roseman wants to work with the cap space, the trades, and have someone else be next to him as the person that gets the final say, just work the cap space and that's it, that's fine. But if he wants to do everything and control everything, and hopefully the rumor is he's not controlling everything right now, and if that's the case, he needs to go as well. Dang said Frank Reich was the brains of this offense. Let's be honest. And you know what else is sad? For Mike Groh actually looked better last year. We were complaining about Mike Groh and his play calling last year. And he actually looked better last year than we're doing this year. And that's really sad to say. Danny says, too many offensive coaches. We need a coordinator. Jack Motter says, too many offensive people overthinking. I think that's the thing, too, with these offensive assistants. Like, how much input are they putting into all these matchups? We look the same every single week. So what the hell are they doing? What are they getting paid for? What expertise are they giving us at this point? Huntley could be. Quincy says that Hightower figures it out. Rieger gets back along with Fulgham, Ward, and Goddard receiver core potential to be explosive. I love it. And there's some Eagles vid makers, some fans out there as well that don't think like everyone thinks we need that number one guy, which we do. And I think we have it. I think we have it, but one of them is hurt. And Travis Fulgham, I think he's not even a number two. I think he's between a 1 and a 2. I think he's like right there, honestly. I think it's something you really have to look at and be like, wow, this is fantastic. You got to throw more to Hightower. Even Brian Bollinger said, man, why this guy, they don't even throw to him in the first half. Like, look at every time he throw the ball his way, he's making plays. He had that one drop. That was it. Fulgham had one drop. That was it. Or 2 drops, really, because that pass to the side, he reached out. I don't know if that pass was too far out, but then the Hail Mary pass, he dropped that, which he pretty much had in his hands, and then it hit his knee, and it fell off his body. But, you know what I mean? You just got to throw to him more. And get all these other guys, get all these. And when you have Dallas Goedert come back and Jalen Reagor and John Hightower, Greg Ward, I mean, I think you got some young guys on this team right now. They can do a lot of good work for you right now. Daniel Perez has just a feeling if Howie doesn't remove the personal duties, Doug will resign as head coach. This staff is built by Howie, not Doug. Doug will give Jeff the choice between him or Howie. We'll see what happens, bro. Von Talks Podcast, where's Elijah Holyfield? I have no idea, and I wish he was around. Darius Alamari says, I don't get the hate for Doug. He gets players open for 4 weeks straight, and Wentz can't hit a target. How is he bad when Foles 2018 when Wentz couldn't do without help of Frank? Well, here's the thing. With Nick Foles, you don't have to do much with him because he's doing RPOs the whole entire game. With Wentz, he doesn't do RPOs. He just does everything else. So you have to kind of diversify what Wentz can do, because Wentz could be in multiple situations on offense. He could do anything on offense. With Nick Foles, he's doing pretty much RPOs the whole game. But with Wentz, you have to do more because he's not just an RPO guy. He can do a lot more with his feet and get things done. But the last 3 games, Carson Wentz hasn't really played bad at all. This defense has played worse than what it did in the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, the defense actually didn't play that bad. But they gave up some, we were on the field too much, so of course the defense is going to lose the game for us. But if our offense is getting 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, it is what it is. Carson Wentz hasn't been perfect for 3 weeks, but he's been a lot better than he did the first couple weeks. I mean, that's just how I think of it right now. Like, Wentz, I think, showed us in this game, like, Miles Sanders dropped a pass in the end zone. Travis Fulgham dropped a Hail Mary pass. Like, these passes were on point and they weren't caught. So at the end of the day, we could blame Carson Wentz for this game, but is it? I say like 15% of this game is on Carson Wentz. Really, the rest of it's going to be on this defense and decision and play calling. Really, because Doug's got to have a better game plan. 10 screens to Scott. We can't even throw a screen pass right now. You know why? Because we look too damn predictable. That's why. Because we don't do a lot of plays. Darius Helmar, Wentz is 70% to blame for team's failures. That's crazy. Davion Taylor's meant to be in a 3-4 scheme using his speed to blitz the QB. And why did Eagles pick him? I don't know, bro. Thanks. All last year I asked receivers who could make plays. Like all these young receivers around the league got that these past few weeks with Ward and Fulgham. With Will Alexander says, why trade wide receiver? We need linebacker and O-line. Yeah, I mean, right now I don't think they're going to trade for an offensive lineman. I think if they were realistically going to get somebody to be a linebacker, honestly, I don't think they're going to go get some top quality wide receiver. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Hi, so Bradley and Taylor need to get more playing time along with Singleton. Yeah, no, I've been those three guys I've been enjoying a lot. Bradley had a really good tackle last game. Man, he is a great tackler, great form tackler. He hits hard. I mean, just fantastic. And then he walked back to the sideline. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what happens. Taylor just needs more work. He needs more reps. First game, pretty much, as partially a starter or partially just being in there. So I don't think Duke Riley's good. I think T.J. Edwards is good against the run, but his pass defense is not good. He can't defend a pass worth anything. So is Duke Riley. Can't defend a pass. Dank says Taylor's more of cover linebacker. They line him up in the nickel a lot of Colorado. Lowell, what's going on, bro? Kevin Bacon says, what do you think about Deuce calling the plays? I don't know. Bro, he's never done that before. So like, how am I supposed to have any type of optimism for Deuce like making this? I mean, you never know at this point, but I'm not sure. Philly Joe said, it blows my mind that they still have Gary playing on the field. It does too, bro. I'm still pissed he's still even playing. I don't know why he's still playing. He's made mistakes every single week, and they won't bench him. I just don't get it. Nathan says play calling is so garbage. Completely agree. And then there's some people that saying that Doug's not to blame for the offense. Get the hell out of here with that. It starts with your head coach at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's all about your head coach. Dank says, seems to happen all the time. Wentz, he always goes back to throw. He missed earlier in the game. He did that to Goddard play versus Dallas. Kevin Vegas, I don't want an old linebacker. I don't want an old linebacker, a 30, 32-year-old linebacker that's going to be here for, that can't do much with his career anymore. I don't want that anymore. I agree with you. Trust the vibe. Chances we get Julio Jones, I'm willing to give up players and picks. Probably not, bro. Brad Rice says, Brown's parents probably tweeted to get him in the hell out of the game. Jack said, I'd do a trade to Arizona, Ertz, and a fourth for Hassan Riddick. I'd do that in 2 seconds. I was good with trading them a third for the 2022 draft. I was fine with that. Maxim says, sub and Hurts. I said we go up 3 scores. Jack Meyer says, but we are probably stuck with Ertz the rest of the season since he's hurt now. Yeah, I mean, for right now, this kind of screws up anything for the trade deadline because I don't know if any teams want to trade for him. Maybe there's a losing team that wants to trade for him and have him just so he's with the team and that's it. He's still got another year left on his contract, so it would be a lot cheaper for a team to just pick him up. Techno Freak says not willing to trade any draft picks unless they're a 5th rounder. Depends for who, though. Billy Joyle says, I was thinking if Doug gets fired, should we hire Deuce as head coach? I think he should be. If we fire Doug middle of the season, then yeah, but after the season, I'm not sure. Neighbors that we draft the AC and SEC player. Max Meyer said, I don't know why we put Miles up in the middle. He is good on sweeps. Damn, where am I in this shit? D-Jack. Eric. Techno Freaks, I'd rather see than team rebuild. Let's get rid of everyone 30-year-old plus. Yeah, definite. Mayo Jr. said we just need to get young and healthy. Joel said we need to stop holding on to these guys that are old and don't want to play for Wentz for real. Yeah. Will Alexander says, will Miles Sanders be back for Dallas? I don't know. It said 1 to 2 weeks. I'm hoping he comes back for the Dallas game. We really need him for the Dallas game. We need him. Tank says Derek Burnett, Joshua Avante Max, Kavon Wallace. Okay. Pronouncing Wooter is a Philly Southern Jersey thing. I'm a New Yorker, bro. I ain't a New Jerseyan. I'm a New Yorker, dude. Lewis says, take away the injuries. You guys have a better record than 1-4-1. Just saying. No, 100%, bro. We're a very good team without these injuries right now, and with at least good play calling. And I don't know. At this point, it's just one big pile of mess right now. Roy Dion Leon Jr. says if the Eagles were to clean house, name 3 players from offense and 3 from defense you would keep. 3 players I would keep on offense. Obviously, Jordan Mailata. The 3 important players I would keep on offense is Jordan Mailata. Oh boy. Jordan Mailata, fucking Nate Herbig I would keep. Offensive line, I would have to keep 2 guys at least with Nate Herbig. Other than like the actual stars, like who I would want to keep other than that. Travis Fulgham is another guy as well. I got to keep him 100%. Defensively, you got to keep Will Parks. You got to keep Darius Slay. You got to keep Josh Sweat. It's hard. 3 is too low of a number. There's a lot of guys we have to keep, unfortunately. So we'll see. We'll see. Uncle Jeb, what's going on, man? Take on Freak, I'm good with Howie, but not as general manager. Let's be a real football knowledgeable guy, draft real talent. Howie can run all the books. Yeah, like just like Joe Douglas was here and did some good things there, but he's got to do a lot more than that. Uncle Jeb, I'm a man with profile picture from Google Images. Jeff said, I don't see us winning a Super Bowl in the next 10 years. Just relax, bro. Just relax. Philly Joe said, I still feel like they were all players on this team that still are on the Foles train. I don't think there's anybody on the Foles train. I just think that they're just out of it and just have... They're old as shit. They need to go somewhere. Call it a day. We need High says we need to retool, not rebuild. We have some good pieces in place. Carson just needs more reps of wideouts and get healthy. That's all it is. It's a retool, guys. I agree. Jordan comes if the line starts to consistently play well, do you think that trading Brooks or Lane or Isaac, fan of all 3, but just for salary issues? I don't know, man. Like, Brooks is not going to get traded because of he just signed his new contract. Brooks is probably going to be here. Samalo would probably be a guy you could trade. I would be fine with having Nate Herbig at left guard. I think I would be fine with it. Absolutely fine with it. No problem. Lane's not going anywhere. Brandon Brooks ain't going anywhere. I think Samala would probably be that guy. But then Jason Kelce has 1 more year left. So you got to try to find your next center after that. But Isaac Samala could play center as well. He plays guard and center. At Oregon State, he played center and guard. So a lot of big decisions to be made. Max Morrison, I think if we need cap space, trade Alshon, ban Ertz, and go after a top there, Milner or guard. Joshua says, would you trade for cornerback 2 or wait till the draft? I'd wait till the draft, bro. If there's someone cheap that they could get that's very high profile, you know what I mean? That's, you know, we'll see what happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But Kane agreed no to Ross. Yeah, no Ross. Dominic Giovanazzo says, are we getting Rager back before the bye? Oh, yeah, before the bye, definitely. Way before the bye. Well, we should get him way before the bye, bro. Should be fine. I'm hoping by the Cowboys game we have him back. I'm hoping. Ricardo Ramos says, trade J. Jaw for J. Ross. They both need a change. Yeah. Jeff's give a first for Julio Jones. Techno Freak, why do people give Foles so much credit? The entire Eagles team were in on a roll, not Foles, even though we did good in Super Bowl, also did the receivers, defense, even the staff. The whole entire team did well. There wasn't one position that was bad on that roster. Foles didn't do it all 100%, but obviously he was in those plays that really, he made some good throws and receivers, had some good balls. We had 3 tight ends that were just, or 2 tight ends that were just, 3 tight ends that were fantastic, and every one of them were productive. Especially Trey Burton was a 3rd-string tight end that was pretty much a wide receiver out there. A lot of good things. Mayo Jr. says Howie and Doug are holding Carson back. I don't think they're holding him back, but they're not using him. They're not calling the right plays to where he's comfortable using him a certain way, because for some reason, like, he's in the pocket way too much and he stays in the pocket for way too long, and I don't know what the case is. Like, if Carson knows that the pocket's collapsing and he's still holding on to the ball when he has no room to throw, I don't know why he's not moving out of the pocket. I don't know what he's told to do. I don't know with Press Taylor is doing in this quarterback room, what he's coaching up and what they're doing. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Ken Baker said Julio Jones. Julio is injury prone. I don't want him. Yo, Bashir, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Blessing Men Sally says Frank Reich didn't call the plays. It was Doug. He's just overthinking or just playing bad football. Her almost trade J. Jaw for J. Ross. They both need a change. Maxi Wire said the Greg Ward catch was clean. Oh, that catch was fantastic, bro. I loved it. All right, so we got 100 people in this late stream. It's about 1:30 in the morning, guys. I don't know how. I jumped on here thinking that maybe, nothing would happen, but 100 people in this chat right now. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, if you're new here or just want to check it out, check some of my videos down below. It's Eagles content every day. Cover the Eagles. We do collabs, and I got a collab actually going to be right before the game on Thursday night with a certain YouTuber, so should be a lot of fun. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. It really does help get the content get pushed out there. Really appreciate it from everybody. And if you guys want to support me fully, down in the description below are all the links for you guys. So the Dottor TV says, honestly, trade Jeffrey, trade Hightower, keep Jackson, keep Ertz, keep Fulgham, keep Wentz. Jeff says, give a first round for Julio Jones. No. The guy says, Ross, D-Jax, Jalen, TF13, and mix everybody else in the 5 wide receiver sets. Will Alexander says, Eric Bellamy, 2021 head coach. Really? King Rolex 276, with the injuries we've dealt with for the past couple of years, do we need to look at the medical staff more deeply, or is it something with conditioning we need to fix? No, it's the medical staff 100%. It's the medical staff, and it's the sports medicine. So whatever they're telling them to do to keep their bodies good, whatever they're drinking, whatever they're doing at home, whatever they're dieting, or whatever it is, it's obviously hydration, and it's a lot of other things that go into it, but it's definitely the sports science, sports medicine. What are they drinking? It could be smoothies. It could be, it could be anything at this point. But this is a problem, and this is the third year in a row Howie has made changes to the medical staff, and we still get injured this badly. 3 changes in 3 years. Third luck is not the charm. You know what I mean? Third time is not the charm. Kevin Bacon said we should have kept Howard. Him and Miles would have been. Oh, I loved Howard. You know what? Jordan Howard didn't even want to leave. Jordan Howard was surprised Philly didn't sign him back, but he said it was the best year he ever had. He said of his career, he said Philadelphia was like a special place in his heart. And he was like, look, like when he was saying goodbye to everybody and announcing he was going to Miami, he was, and they're not even using him over there. He's been a healthy scratch. They've been putting him as a healthy scratch. He's healthy and he's not on the active roster, bro. Like, get him back to Philly, dude. Get him back to Philadelphia. No joke. Telling you, dude, he's a bull. He is just so productive. He was just so good with us. The guy says J. could block. That's why Doug love him. Kane says we do need another back, bigger back. Yes, we do. Let's give Fulgham some time before they say he's a great receiver. Great receivers are consistent over the long term. Right now, Fulgham has no long term. He still has much to improve. Everybody. Yeah, but dude, like, out of all our receivers right now, pretty much everyone else has been playing worse than Fulgham because Fulgham has played 3 really good games in a row. No other Eagles receiver on this team right now has played 3 really good games in a row. Now, obviously, it's because of Doug Peterson and his play calling and not throwing a ball to certain guys. But if you would take everybody out of the bunch and pick Travis Fulgham, how many more games is it going to satisfy you that Fulgham is going to play? I mean, look, no Eagle has done this in about 14 to 16 years. No one has done this since Terrell Owens. That's how long it's been since we had a receiver that was literally this productive in an offense for the Eagles. We've been looking for that number 1 guy. And I'm not saying he's a number 1, but I'm saying that for right now in our lineup, he is our number 1. And we need to figure it out. Because once Jalen Reagor comes back, and Jalen Reagor is coming back with a vengeance. Telling you right now. Yuria is a trip. Says, when did Fulgham drop a deep pass? He dropped a Hail Mary, whatever. It was a Hail Mary play. It was a Hail Mary play. It was that long Hail Mary play that he dropped. Frank Kuz says Carson is similar to Russell Wilson, very accurate outside of the pocket. Danny says, I never said I wanted to tank. You misunderstood. I just don't see a great future with this team or lots of backload contracts or roster that lacks talent and GM that can't draft. Well, just give it time, dude. It is what it is. Like, obviously, like, some of these problems are going to get fixed after this year. Some of them will get fixed. Maybe not all of them, but just got to have optimism because of it. I don't think we're not going to win a Super Bowl the next 10 years, but at the same time, like, it takes time to do this. And obviously, they're to blame for it. And, I just don't want to see this team lose. I can't stand when this team loses. And to the point where they lose so much, you just, like, get used to it. And it doesn't really bother you too much because you're just like, okay, let's go to the next game and see what happens. You know what I mean? So, Dominic Giovanazzo says, anyone who is still on Foles or Hurts is absolutely ridiculous and doesn't know football. Wentz is clearly superior. I think Wentz, I don't know, Wentz in my mind, honestly, I just don't think he was prepared this season. With everything that was going on this offseason, not just that, but he just looked horrible, looked like he was off, looked like his chemistry was just really bad with all these guys. He just had really bad throws to the point where he couldn't throw a 5-yard pass. And there are times where he does still do that. This game we just played, it wasn't perfect for Carson Wentz, but it was probably the best game he played, honestly. Had some drops. Guys dropped a couple passes. Miles Sanders dropped a touchdown pass. Hightower dropped a long reception. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go into it. But now it's all about the coaching. Now, how to use Carson Wentz. What are these matchups? What route combinations are you using for these receivers? It all goes into one, bro. It all goes into one. But Carson Wentz is my quarterback right now. It's all that matters. The Dollar TV, get a better O-line because they aren't healthy. Hopefully trade a player like Alshon or for Julio. And that's definitely not going to happen, bro. Maximilian says, do Highway 68 highlights. I was actually going to do a video. I had something set up the other day. I saved it, and I'm going to, yeah, you'll see. You'll see when it happens. Angle P says, do you believe that there's a chance Brooks might be back late this season? Oh, yeah, between week 13 to 16, he'll definitely be back. Can't believe he's going to be back. They got Ertz for KJ, right? Was KJ a slot receiver? Was KJ a slot guy? Ertz for KJ Wright in a fourth. Philip Wade said, you think Jim Caldwell will be a good fit for us? Well, I don't know because honestly, we were thinking about bringing him in, but Doug said, nope, I'm calling the plays. And then Jim Caldwell said, well, I don't want to sit there and give you advice on what plays. I want to call the plays myself. Marcos Aguilera says, it's ridiculous how the Cowboys are still number one and Philly can't win. Doug has to go. The Super Bowl was all thanks to Frank Reich. Glitchy says, Ertz for Julio. I would do it right now. Nick Helinsky says Jamar Chase would be number one. Oh, Jamar Chase would be number one on our list. Philly Joe says Howie wins Super Bowl with cheap old guys. Thinks he could win every title that way. It's so sad. He can't. He just can't. Majwat Berry says Travis. Joel says I think that Super Bowl was luck for Howie. Lord Dare says yeah, South Jersey gang. So Joe, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything. It was all coaching. Alexander says use Hurts on goal line, three and short instead of Wentz on a sneaky ever. Yeah, that last play was horrible, and they read that all the way. Jose Pence says Carson Wentz always seems finished with almost as many incompletion. Where's Quez Watkins? Well, he's not getting reps right now. He gets a couple reps here and there, but not much. Which I need him to get up to speed with everything too. Hopefully next year when we have a normal off season with normal games and just normal everything will look a little bit normal. We'll have more reps in the off season. Reggie Chesney, I'm like Charlie Clore from Iowa State as possible replacement for Ertz. Philly Joe says, I really think the only thing Wentz needs to be healthy O-line and think you start to see a different offense. Oh, definitely, 100%. I think so. Joshua Kelsey probably retires after this year. I think he's got one more year on this contract, but I don't know. I don't think so. Philly Joe Wentz already has people he trusts and could throw too. He just needs him to throw. Ellie West says, I really don't want Alshon or Jackson back. Me neither, bro. I agree. Malott Berry says, Jalen is the next Russell. Please give him a chance. I love Carson, but his talent can't go unseen until he goes somewhere else. Well, you know what? At this point, they're not gonna bench him. It's not gonna happen. Period. Jalen Hurts is gonna be that gadget quarterback. It's gonna be that guy that's gonna get defenses off their feet and do some things like that. Fireman 25531, play Jalen. W Telescope Tranquility, keep Wentz because I already bought his jersey. Christian Brown said, how do you feel about Carson? I feel good about him, honestly. I think he had a really good game last game. I think there were some drops, crucial drops from receivers that could have helped him out a lot. I think he had the best game of the year, last week. I think he had the best game of the year. I think he showed some toughness. He showed he was ready. He was poised. He was willing to sacrifice his body for everything. Obviously, he fumbled the ball when he snuck it to the left side, and a bunch of Ravens jumped on him. But I think, was it perfect? It hasn't been perfect this whole season at all, but he's looked 10 million times better now than he did the first few weeks between the Rams, the Washington football team, and the tying the Bengals. So, J. Joel converted to tight end. No, no. Sam Brown, I gotta go later, Joe. All right, Sam, see you later, bro. Thanks. I've been looking for an Eagles receiver to make catch like Ward did Sundays. Oh man, that catch was amazing. That guy's dude. He's hungry, man. Ward is just a hungry dude. Well, I never had a problem with Ward. I'm never looking at the TV and I'm like, "Whoa, Greg Ward, are you kidding me?" Like I can never. It sounds weird saying that because I can never say that. Honestly, I can never say that. Will Alexander says Foles is good for 4 games. Can't stay healthy for an entire season. That is true, man. Frank Kuhn, we're here, bro, because you're entertaining and knowledgeable. All right, well, I don't think I'm that entertaining, but I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I want to see Jalen, but not here. I want him to play somewhere else. Lord Dare, Jalen is spelled Jalen. And no, he's not going to start. Blessing Masali says JJ can't even block correctly. Joshua, honestly, not surprised that Ertz got hurt right before trade deadline. I don't care, dude. He's out 3 to 4 weeks. That means we're not going to force it to tight ends, which means our offense will probably look better without him. Jacob Bloss says, Greg Ward, Folger, Rieger should be the future wide receiver, especially Rieger. He's always be compared to Jefferson. Jose Penn said, Isaac Smile signed with another team in the offseason. Is that a question or did he sign? No, he's still he's not. He's still on contract. We just gave him a brand new contract, dude. That's going to be a big trade if they end up trading him. Joe Marco said, "What made you an Eagles fan? Keep it the great content." Nothing. It's not even a big story, really. I think it was like maybe 2010, 2009 when I really started getting into football a lot. I just made a bet against my friends that were Jet fans at the time, and the Eagles were playing the Jets, and that was pretty much it, because I know my family watched the Giants for a while, but they're not diehard fans. They're just like casual watchers. Like, they don't even care half the time. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. And then 2000, I watched football for a while. And then 2016, I decided to go on YouTube because there was no Eagle fans in New York. I've been a New Yorker all my life. And that's pretty much what happened, really. I started making videos, and here we are today. 5 years later, after the start of YouTube, so Philly Joe, I can't watch that anymore, bro. I gotta see it on your team. He could be different. Boss Mars, I can't say this enough. We should have drafted Judge Jefferson instead of Jalen Reagor and Metcalf instead of JJ alongside Whiteside. I think honestly, you're just saying that we should have drafted Justin Jefferson because he's just been playing better. Obviously, he's playing in a better system than what Rager's playing in right now. That's the only reason why people are saying Justin Jefferson is legit. I honestly didn't care if we got him or not at this point, but when we got Jalen Reagor, I was really happy. David Knight, who are the Eagles activating for Sanders? Don't know yet. It's Clement's going to be there. Boston Scott's going to be there, and I don't know who else they're going to have there. Farman 2531. Doug is not going to use him to his advantage. Branch GI7. Yeah, I have no idea what we got rid of when Howard. He was the bruiser back we need, like Blunt. Loved Howard. I thought Howard was better than Blunt in a lot of ways. Rio said Volgeman has made some awesome catches these past few weeks. I know he has, and people still think he needs to prove himself because Eagles fans are so fucking picky. Like, oh, he didn't play. He's only played 3 good games, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. Pisses me off. Maniac Matt says, I would try JJ at tight end, see if we can create some mismatches, because at this point, what do we have to lose? Nothing. I'd put in anybody at this point. At this point, it doesn't matter. Put in anybody that needs to get reps and see what they could do. You know what I mean? GW Telescope Tranquility, how does everybody feel about Doug putting both QBs out there? I'm fine with it. I think it keeps the defense on their toes, and like we could tire them out by doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? I don't mind putting. I want to put more Hurts on the field with Wentz. I love it. I like it a lot. I actually really like it a lot. I got no problem with it whatsoever. No problem. No problem. If Fogan was the first round pick by this, they'd buy this jersey in every color. Not NetDax is Millennium Fulgham. Oh, that's perfect, bro. Millennium Fulgham. Oh my God. I love it. Ricardo Ramos. What about Ertz for Allen Robinson from the Bears? Well, Allen Robinson's good now. Like, he had that little issue over there, but I think he's good. Dan Bro said, I don't count that as legitimate drop on a Hail Mary. I mean, legitimately, it was a drop. It was. He caught it with his hands. It went to his chest. It went down to his, he brought the ball down to his knees. It bounced off his knees, went on the ground. I mean, it's legitimately a drop. Henry Sajo says, you think the Eagles need to bring in Chip Kelly as a medical staff? Probably wouldn't hurt, to be honest with you. We need an LB, not wide receiver. Will Alexander, T.O. was last time we had a true number one. That is true, man. JW Tosco Tranquility, we're back on the Wentz wagon, Joey. Look, I am good on Wentz the past 3 weeks. I am fine. I am good with him right now. I have no issues with him right now. It's not a jumping on a wagon, bro. Like, people got to stop throwing words in my mouth that I'm jumping ship or some shit like that, bro. If my quarterback's playing like shit, he's going to get shit from me about it, okay? That's how it goes. Like, I'm not going to be, like, petting him like my fucking, my fucking Egyptian cat. Like, I'm going to just caress him and be like, oh, he played like shit. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's going to be better. I can't do that shit like everyone else does. I just can't. Like, there's no wagon, bro. Like, when Wentz fucks up, he gets shit for it. And when he doesn't, he gets praise for me for it. So I critique Carson Wentz because I know he can play better. That's why I critique him. I don't critique Carson Wentz to put him down. I don't critique Carson Wentz because I want Jalen Hurts to start. I don't critique Carson Wentz for that matter. I critique Carson Wentz because I know he can play better, because I know what kind of player he is, and I know that there's more in there than what he's been showing us. That's why I critique Carson Wentz. That is why I do that. Mario Carvajal says, what up, bro? What up, Mario? What's going on, man? Fireman 2531. Foles took a mediocre Chicago team to maybe top tier. Jeff in the zone. What's up, bro? Mario Cavazza, just subbed your channel. Have a support Eagles content creator. Hey, dude, I appreciate it, man. Very much, man. I appreciate it very much. Much for all you guys, 99 people that are in here right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please, if you're new, subscribe. I welcome any other fans from any other fan bases. I have fans from all over that are subbed to this channel and been fantastic. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please do that. Guys haven't put a like on this video, please hit the like button on this video. We will be, we will be doing more things. Collabs, a nice little collab surprise is coming Thursday night before the game. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to be doing that and a few other things. So if you guys haven't hit that like button either, please hit the like button. It really does help push the content out there. You want to support me fully at the Shake Squad Army, go to the description below and check out the links down there as well. Jefferson, do you know where I can watch Spectrum Sportsnet for free watching on which streaming site? I really don't, dude. Like, unfortunately, like, I tried everything to watch games, and I have to watch Sunday Ticket because I live in New York. I can't watch the Philly games, obviously, except for, Thursday we're playing the Giants, so it's on TV in my area, obviously. So it's like, so Sunday Ticket screwed me. The NFL screwed me when I went to go get NFL Sunday Ticket. So you pay like $70-something a month for a few months. It's about $300 for everything, just for the games, whatever. Watch any out of market games, whatever. They charged my card $300 in one shot when I clicked on the thing, and I even screenshotted everything before I bought the shit, and it said I was paying $75, for every month for a few months. And they took $300 out of my account. It's like $300 just to watch football. It's just, I had to pay $300 just to have Sunday Ticket. It's just crazy. I think it's just ridiculous. KJ Red Seattle. Who? Oh, I'm thinking about Kendall Wright. Am I thinking about Kendall Wright? I get their names mixed up. I think Kendall Wright. I think he was with the Bills at one point. I forgot. I might be thinking about Kendall Wright. By show Yojo, I think Rich Sangrel should be our OC. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want none of those guys to be our OC. Anybody that's working with Doug right now, and obviously we're seeing what we're seeing every week and it's not working, I don't want any of them involved. Bubba0224 says, not the medical staff, it's Doug because his practices are too light on these guys. They're not game and ready and their body ain't used to getting hit. Gives guys too many days and guys doesn't deserve. Yeah, that could be it because he doesn't have a lot of physical practices. Could be it, bro. I don't doubt it. Go past the bum. Do you think the Eagles start winning games? They got a chance of the playoffs. I think they have a chance to get into the playoffs, but to go far, no. Right now, no. Well, Alexander, what would your record be if team was 100% healthy? I think right now the Eagles could have at least been 5-2. I mean, 5-1 right now. I think they could have at least been 5-1 if you really want to take everything. You know, if Carson didn't look like the way he did, obviously, and if we could have been we could have only lost maybe 1 or 2 games, probably. Ned Dagg says, bring back L.J. Smith. He has potential. Alex Garcia says, Will Fuller. Will Fuller from the Texans? I don't know if they're going to give him up, bro. Philly Joel said, remember, well, Hurts can't start with Wentz in the way. Angel Collins says, Alshon is a playmaker in clutch times, man. Yeah, and how long has it been since he's been a clutch player? How long has it been, bro? That's what I want to know. What Alshon Jeffrey have you been watching play recently? Because I haven't seen him on the field in a while, so I'm not really sure. Philly Joe says, Aaron Collins, he is always hurt and slow and old. Thank you. That's all we got to say. Todd Chris says, we could win this game. Giants defense is bad, plus Hightower is now warming up to speed and Fulton coming out hungry each game. I agree with that. Mario says, I can't take everybody serious. That says bench Wentz for Hurts. Me neither. Philly Joel is Elos doesn't seem like he wants to play for the Eagles. Kobe TV, what's going on, man? Lord Harris, it doesn't matter if he's clutch if he can't stay on the field. Of course. Like, you guys go off this damn Super Bowl, and it's really annoying. Kobe TV, Juju, trade talks. Oh, by Dagger. I'm going to be joining the party soon. Julio Herrera says, John Hightower is messing up dropping balls. Angel Collins said, we will see you, Philly. I really like Alshon. Alex Garcia says, Will Fuller, trade talk. I don't think so, bro. Christian Brown, I agree, man. I got faith in Carson. Dan Brio says, Ward reminds me of Jason Avant, not the most athletic, but catching everything. Exactly. That's actually perfect, the way to say that. He's not really fast. He's just got his route running is really good. He gets separation, and that's it. That's all you get out of him. Good catching. Lord Dad Juju is overrated. Dan Brio facts. So I love Jason Avant. Fireman 2531 says the Cardinals have an exciting offense. This can be the Eagles. Kobe TV hurts. Bubba0224 says we have guys 6 weeks in and guys are still getting fatigued because they're not his guys about conditioning. He is much of a player's coach. They said the same about Big Red was easy on his guys. Whew. Mr. International says, Joey Shakes. Yo, Mr. International, what's going on, man? Mr. International Delight. What's going on, bro? Philly Joel. Fireman says we saw it last game. Colin Alshon has good catch radius. That makes big difference. Yeah, it does. But, dude, he's washed. He's washed, bro. He is done. He is washed. He needs to be gone as soon as possible. Mr. International, the week the Eagles finally get on track. I hope so. Philly Joel says, dude came in for one play. Lord Dagger, can he stay healthy on the field, though? And that's the question. Dude, trust me, Hurts is not an NFL QB. Jason Russell says, I don't know why everyone talking about them wanting Justin Jefferson. Jalen Reagor was playing better than all rookie receivers before he got hurt. Nedville says, Jalen needs to show his threat as a passer when he's on the field. The defense is going to expect him to run. Oh, yeah. Gives Hurts 3 to 4 mile snaps. It's scary. It'll scare everyone. Philly Joy, if you're saying you want him to start, Will Alexander, B. Scott, Clement, and Huntley. Angel Collins says, Nathan, I agree. Joshua, if they were smart, they would do a deep bump with Hurts in. Farmer P1531 says, give him a chance. 2017 is gone. Julio says, dude, it's not going to happen with Wentz at QB. This is crazy, bro. We're fighting about Alshon Jeffrey starting for the Eagles right now. It's really sad. Mr. National, let's say Fulgenrieger, who's the last piece in the 3 wide receiver set of the future. Philly Joe says Fireman Wentz has been good in the past few. Hurts has never come until he stinks the joint. Melvin Gilmore, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good night tonight, dude. Philly Joe says again. Kevin Yang, what's up, Joey? Maverick, Dak, Footloose, Prescott. RM253, and we shall see. Carter Smith, do you think we make a trade for? Why is everyone Julio Jones? What can I ask? What's with this Julio Jones trading for Julio Jones? I don't get it. Did something happen today? Is there a rumor going around? I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm kind of getting pissed off now. What's going on with this? Imagine Jose says, imagine Mulata as a running back, like in the rugby. I know, and I had 2 people actually say it to me, like, why put rugby as a fullback or go block? Carr Smith, do you think we possibly make a trade for Miles Jack or Hassan Reddick? It could happen. I think Hassan Reddick is more. I think Hassan Reddick is probably more, I guess, realistic. Lord Dagger, they crack streams for football. That's what I use. Crack streams. Mr. National, what everyone gets healthy and stacked to the team's performance. We said that shit last year too, guys. It's just ridiculous. Like, if we were healthy at the end of the year last year, I mean, it is what it is. Tyler Cruz says NFL. I think we would have. I think with this roster going to that Seahawks wildcard game last year would have done better than that team did. That's what I think. I think it would have done a little bit better because we have a little bit more on both sides of the football this year. NFL Buy is where you can watch for free. Kevin Mink says, yes, KJ Wright. I give up a second depending on where he is in his contract. Oh, I just screwed up. Joe Marcus, so have you ever gone to a game with Philly 500 or Lauren Brunson, or do you guys just do your own thing? We do our own thing, but obviously Philly 500 is on the West Coast. Lord Brunson is in Washington. So we actually talked about going to a game. I mean, it might not happen this year. Next year probably would be a better time to do it. We might all put in money. We might do a hotel, and we might actually do might do some vlogs, and we might do some different things, and actually we might do a tailgate. We might sit with each other for a game. Might happen. So Doug's play calling. Deshaun Jackson 10. Hey, brother. What's going on, man? OBJ? No. Max and Wagner says back. Sorry. It's all good, man. Will Alexander, let dudes call the plays. What do you think? I'd give him a shot. I don't see why not. Julio says Jamon Brown sucks. Yes, he does. Danny says the key on defense is to get pressure on Jones. If you get pressure on Jones, he'll turn the ball over. He's a turnover machine. Yes, he is. CGMT, should we trade for a running back? No. No. Master says, yo, Joey, how's it going? Master Pete, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Kyle Christian says, fans don't know poop about football if they say put in Hurts over Wentz is a no-brainer. Kevin says, Desmond King would be clutch for us. Love Desmond King. Dory says, we don't need Julio. Jesus Christ. Bubba224, we should be sellers, not buyers. Everyone on this team should be available to trade besides Wentz, Miles, Fulton. Everyone else should be available. I agree. I think that's the perfect time. But the trade deadline is if Howie's not trying to fleece a team, which he's probably going to try to, it's not going to happen. Will Alexander says, keep Travis Ward, Hightower, Rieger, get rid of DJ, Alshon, JJ. Boom. Love it. Love it. Perfect. Big Joker says, PTV would save you guys a lot of money. Denver says, guys, it's a guy every year. Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, David Klein, Larry Fitzgerald. Mr. International, Fulgham is a wide receiver, X receiver is a separator who would like to see at that wide receiver 3 position. Nathan Real says, Jarvis Landry. Oh, my God. Danny Lagar says, Carson has been better, but I still need to see him continue to get better. Puel Aspero says, what about that Jordan Mailata hit, though? It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Loved it. Juan, Nola, Zonsko, Jojo. I can't wait to see Jamon Brown again on this Thursday. It's crazy, bro. We have 82 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate everybody being here tonight on a late stream, almost 2 a.m., and we got 82 people in here. Had over 100 people in here today, which is surprising. So appreciate everybody being in here today. If you guys haven't hit that like button either, please hit that like button. Do appreciate that. Helps push the content out there. Let me check. Let me see. 57 likes, guys. Need 100 likes for this video. What the hell is going on? Why did this pop up on my screen? Okay, need 100 likes on this video, guys. Let's get those likes up there. Hold on. No goodness linebackers available. No good linebackers available. Sean Bradley. I need Sean Bradley on the field. Danny said, support Carson, but they play as good as they get pissed. There's some people in the fan base that coddle him too much sometimes. It's cool. I always wondered if you guys were networked me. You guys are top 3 Eagles content creators. Hey, Joe, I appreciate it, man. Philly 500 is a good dude. Lord Brunson, I really don't talk to that much, really. We really don't talk at all. I think we did that big stream with some of the YouTubers. We did a big stream before the start of the season. And it was pretty good. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. Master Piat says, we just need Jesus Christ, our guardian coach. International said, you see the linebacker on the Cardinals? We need him. Hassan Reddick. Lord Dagger, the Juggy. Dank Bruce said, look out for my boy Prince Tagovailoa. He will be better than Driscoll. Tyson Urban, did you like Kevin Cobb? I was up and down about Kevin Cobb, but more down. Master Piat says, they need to play Davion Sarah at ASAP as well. Kid Curry Gaming, do you think we trade for Odell or Juju if available? Probably not. Tyson versus Pills says the Giants will win. Of course he does. Big actor. He's a big actor on YouTube, bro. I don't want to embarrass the man again, but Eagles 795. Joey, what's going on, man? Or that we don't need a damn wide receiver. Oh, Will Alexander, last time offense was healthy, Carson was MVP. Yo, Tone the Shields is the second, bro. Thanks for that super chat, man. He says, Joey, you the beast for this nightcap. Dude, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know. Today was just very random. I wanted to just do something just a little different today. Obviously. I slept almost all day today, and I slept really good last night, but I wasn't really, I don't know. Something was up with me today. I just kind of lost it today. So I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate all you guys being here today. Much appreciated, man. Thank you very much. Mr. National, if you can grab anyone on the trade deadline, who would it be? I'd go after a linebacker in 2 seconds, whether it's Miles Jack or it's Hassan Reddick. I mean, really, I just want a linebacker at the trade deadline. If they can acquire one, great. If they can try to acquire one, I'll be happy. Baby Dow. Dan Lagarde, who's your favorite Eagles QB of all time? Honestly, if I was able to watch, oh man, if I was able to watch some of these guys back in the day and by seeing like some of these videos of some of these quarterbacks, man, damn, freaking awesome, dude. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. All right, I don't know why this is popping up on my computer now. Hold on. Shit. Am I lost? What's going on? All right, it's being weird. I don't know why. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Pizzle just yelled into the camera. Pause, bro. I still can't believe we pick. What the hell? Why is this moving on its own now? I hate this. Still can't believe we pick A. Whiteside over DK. Trust me, I know. Tony DeShield said it's all about the vibe. Just go with it. That's all it's about, bro. I've done a lot of late streams, dude. And I've had a lot of people. Like, I came into this today and I was like, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen. No one's going to show up. And I'm like, okay, I guess people want to watch tonight. Because I really have no faith sometimes. I'm just like, You know. Philip Dunn says Randall number 12. Chris, I can't find any of Goddard starting. Tommy McDonald's, the UK hot damn. Master P, I mean, when they say, Jesus Christ, we need a resurrection with this team. So many fans want to trade for the best. We should just get food over drafting. I'd rather people throwing draft picks at us than that let us. I like Fulgham and other young receivers we have to develop. Goddard, I'm not sure, man. Chris, I'm not really sure. But did you hear about the Panthers picked Michael Warren off our practice squad? No, I did not, and that sucks. That sucks. I like Elijah Holyfield better though. Sharif Miller is back too, and he sucks as well. Who was he? A fifth rounder? I forgot when we drafted him. Chuck Bednarik. Randall Cunningham, man, that was the dude. That was the dude for me. Sorry about before. I was dealing with trying to find. I was trying to deal with other. Some my mouse was doing everything on its own. I don't know. It was clicking stuff, and I don't know. I have a wireless mouse, so it's not really working too well. Super chat from Chris Caramore. Thank you, man. Is Goddard starting this Thursday? Can't find any info if he's starting or not. Is his foot fully healed? I think maybe he starts practice. He started practice this week. I'm not sure. Not really sure too much, but if not this week, I'm hoping for next week. That's what I'm hoping for. Appreciate it, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. Gary saying, I've been an Eagles fan since 1960. Yeah, you see these kinds of starts hang in. Yeah, we'll hang in there, bro. We'll hang in there. Chris says, Garn, I wish I knew if Goddard was starting. We'll be all right. We'll find out. We'll find out. Kid Curry game, I feel like we're going in with Richard Rodgers. Probably Richard Rodgers. I don't doubt it. Will Alexander, I appreciate you, bro. I'm in Ohio. I've been an Eagles fan since Randall. Nobody talks about anything here but Browns. Oh, God. Rat says, Jordan Mailata at running back. I know you want that, bro. I know you want that. Kid Curry Gaming, Paul Perkins was the man. Chris says, Eagles fan since 1988. I was born in 1990. I was born in 1990. Oh, and Philly 500 just texted me, actually. My boy. Gary Matt says, Gary Scannell, salute and respect to you. Ty's number said, do you think Dak is better than McNabb? No, of course not. I think McNabb has been in the playoffs, NFC Championship games, has done so much more on his resume than Dak Prescott. I mean, that's a given. That's a given, bro. Chris Cameron, remember the NFL used to be good product. All right, Danny. I'll see you later, bro. Have a good night, man. Tony DeShields with another super chat, man. Appreciate it, bro. I'm excited to see what Wentz does without Ertz. I think it's going to be better, and it has happened before because when Ertz is not in the game, you're not forcing double tie-in sets, you're not doing anything, and this offense opens up so much more, and so many guys get opportunities. So when he's in the game, I don't know what Doug is doing, man. It really irks me. It really does. But I think it will open up a lot more, dude. Trust me. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be like totally fine. Hold on, my friends. Okay. Make sure I have that up. Franklin says, Eagles fan since 1966. Damn. Gary Seals, Master P. Thanks. Same respect back to you. Kobe Bryant, when Nate Gary gets hurt, our team at linebacker core will realize that they are better off. Trust the vibes. Why isn't Watkins getting targets? Because he's just not. Because it's already Doug can't pass these other receivers right now, or can't get these other guys too many more reps. You think Quez is going to get a lot more reps right now? Doing time, bro. Just wait. Doing time. It will happen. It will happen doing time. Mr. National Eagles fan since video join. each other via Eagles fan since video join each other via Philly 500. Appreciate it, man. Philly 500's my boy. That's my boy right there. Gary Scannell says, Franklin, we have been good and bad. Toxic Lurks, anybody told you you look like Lane Johnson? Why do people say that? I'm tired of people saying that, bro. Tired of it. But I don't know. Frank Coons says, like Carson Domin had no receivers other than T.O. Mr. Nash said, you and Philly 500 should join each other's lives. Could happen. Joe Mark says, this is Carson's 5th year. How many more years do you think will be prime years? Sometimes I'm like, man, 5 years already. It's going fast, but Brady just played for New England for 20 years. Chris Caramore, good night, brother. Have a good work at work at 6 a.m. Philly transplant living in Phoenix. I miss home. Keep up the good work. Oh, Ertz has been garbage this year. That's why I was wondering about Goddard as number 1 tight end, and he will be a number 1 tight end. So have a good day at work tomorrow, bro, and enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy your day. Appreciate you coming in today, and thank you for putting in that super today, man. Much appreciated for the support, man. Gary said Wilbert Montgomery was a hard running back. From seeing his highlights back in the day, oh yeah, he was. Match P.I., I would say Elijah Holyfield for the end of the season is possibly some way make it to the playoffs. Tyler Irvin McNabb choked. Vic is better than McNabb. Deshaun Jackson, should we trade for Julio? No. Trust the vibes. I'm worried Wentz will retire early as Luck did. They aren't protecting him or giving him weapons. Mr. National said, my fault, Joey Shakes typo. It's all good, bro. Joe Margo says, I found Joey. I found Joey through Philly 500, and, bro, you do look like Lane. Shut up, Dagger. Chris, I think Carson would be a top 5 offensive guard, QB coach. Eagles coaching has been garbage. No players have gotten better. I wouldn't say no players have gotten better, but it's definitely been lacking. Our playbook and our receivers aren't looking great because our play calling is subpar. Franklin Kuhn says, very true, brother. Kid Curry Gaming, Howie Roseman's really overrated in his fool. Joe Douglas definitely created that 2017 roster. Yeah. And every free agent from the 2017 roster actually worked out very well. Like, very well. Worked out very well. Oh, boy. Crazy. It's crazy. Let's keep going. Kobe Brown, Joey, still think our passing attack is super underrated. Fulgham needs to D-Jack stretch the field and actually catch the ball because Hightower can catch those easy winners that change games. Gary Scale says Eagles will put together and the best is yet to come. Good night all. Good night, bro. Dagger says we all look like footballers, low key. Tyson Urban says Carson hasn't been the same since the knee. I agree with that. Philly Nunn says any news on Jalen Reagor? No news. I haven't heard anything yet. Eagle Slayer says Dagger, you look like Jamon Brown. Oh, bro, don't make me put up that picture, bro. He doesn't look like Jamon Brown. I know why you're saying that. He looks like another player, and for a certain reason. So I won't do it. I won't do it because it's Dagger's, privacy. But he looks like another. He looks like another player, bro. Franklin Coon says, high point of us older fans. Montgomery destroyed Dallas 1980 NFC Championship game until 2017. No, I don't. Not. Kobe Bryant, at least this year, our secondary is managing to stay healthy other than Maddox, and their coverage has helped us claw back into games. Philly 500 again. Philly 500. You better not. I'm not. I could, but I'm not. Do you think 9-6 is possible? Lord Dagger says, nah, you can't. You could do it. Nah, I ain't going to do it. Eagles 795. I think I might know who. I don't want to do it, but I will do it. Garrett Kyle was the next Montana. The injured ruined him. International. I feel like I key Carson's greatness, stability as weeks go by. I see that forming. Master says, y'all want to know that what I hate was when people say I look like Kevin Durant. Oh my God. Not really, but I could see kind of why. Oh my God. Franklin says Slay shut down the Ravens' #1 receiver. Bro, Slay has been playing so damn well. And there's like 3 separate times I thought there's 3 separate times where I thought literally thought he was going to be out for the year. And it was scary, but need him on the field. Kobe Bryant, I still feel like we're long to beat the Seahawks for some reason. I think it's mainly because of pure revenge. I hope so, man. I would love to at least try to get something on them. At least try. Don't know if it's going to happen, but... I know that didn't make sense. Just trying to save face. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, you want to see something? Kid Kerr Gaming, Big V is better than Andre Dillard. Prove me wrong. If you've seen the pic, I think I was his brother. Cody Ryan says, Joey, imagine Carson Wentz versus Brady in the divisional playoffs. Oh, God. So, I'm going to show you Dagger and a certain player, and... Dagger looks exactly or close to Brandon Ayuk. Oh my God. Shout out to Lord Dagger, bro. Shout out to Lord Dagger. If you don't think that looks identical, it's pretty damn identical. So, there you go. Chris Caramore with the super chat. Before I go to bed, one more question. Why isn't Watkins returning punts? He was a beast in college, and Greg Ward isn't cutting it and returning. No, I don't think Greg Ward is not cut. I don't think he should be returning at all. Like, I don't know why they don't use Queds at all. I don't know why. I really have no answer. I'd rather put someone else behind there. At least they should grab someone off this practice squad or somebody that's just quick and fast. I don't know what they're doing there. The special teams unit hasn't been great for a while. So, yeah. But, hey, man, appreciate super chat, bro. I told you, bro. I know. It's really scary. It's really, yeah, I'm telling you. I think it was perfect because you had that red shirt on, and I was like, I've made some funny videos with some of these Eagles YouTubers. I've done some videos on them and like kind of clowned them in some videos, but as a joke though, nothing that's supposed to be crazy. But All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get going. It's already 2:16 in the morning. I just want to do this for a little while for you guys. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. I'm not going to go crazy tonight, but I just want to do something quick, obviously. So I appreciate everybody being here today. I want to try to get this video to 100 likes if you guys can. So hit that like button if you guys have not done that. I do appreciate everybody being in here today. We're going to be doing a collab before the Thursday night game with a certain YouTuber. I'm not going to say who, but you guys will find out sooner than later. Other than that, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Check the links down below to fully support this channel if you do want to. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. And, guys, remember, Shake Squad up, fly will fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.